Hallå?
No. Good morning, everyone. Is it too loud? It's a bit loud. Let me fix it. Hello. I was LinkedIn reminded me I had a 2-year anniversary at Sweco today. It's actually, yeah, well, it's actually like 2 weeks ago, but Friday was my best day at Sweco so far because it was amazing to have you here. And you know how we talk about sustainability requires cooperation and thinking big and like being innovative and such? Like we all know that's how we have to do it to get there. And Friday was all about that to me. Like we actually did it. We practiced it, which was such a cool feeling. We're running a bit late. We're like 5 minutes away. Does anyone want to share something from Friday? Spontaneously? Because I have another mic. We also have like our celebrity over here. Did you see him on TV? What was Friday about? It's on.
Hello. Friday, I can just summarize it in one word. It was awesome.
Awesome.
I had great time, like meeting a lot of new people and new friends, making new friends, and listening to some incredible ideas, some insane, some fun, some difficult even to understand them. And I had a nice time in the VR, going on a roller coaster. That was really nice.
Yeah.
And the interview also was one experience. So almost every of my classmates said, "Wow, we saw it on TV."
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and actually, you know, you put a camera on someone and you go, but you just delivered like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was, yeah, it was amazing. It was awesome. That's the word for Friday.
Yeah. Yes.
Does anyone else want to say something on from Friday? Give her the mic.
Just go for it.
Hi, I would just like to say thank you for the opportunity, for you giving the space and organizing it, for you also running the whole day, and everyone, of course, yes. I mean the team and Sweco team. But yes, it was amazing. We met so many people. As he said, we heard so many ideas. It was exactly as you described it, a roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole hackathon for us at least was a success because we had a fantastic coordination team, and I would like to thank them. Matthias, Lars, everybody can just come here.
Jessica.
Per can just come here. And anybody else? Jessica.
And no matter who wins today, we have one winner, and that's Jessica, who actually walked 2 miles. What is that? Miles is
2 miles. It's around 20 kilometers.
Friday in
on
the
Friday,
office.
running around. That was amazing. That was amazing. And from our side, we would like to thank you guys, because without you, there would not be any hackathon. And we counted, because I like numbers as well, we counted 16 different teams, we counted 40 different nationalities. At the first room, I remember there were 6 persons, 7 different nationalities, one had double. And then we matched 5 different universities. We brought Yokohama closer to Uppsala. And then we had representatives from 20 companies coming here, looking around 4 different municipalities, not just the case owners, but all other municipalities came to just check what is happening here. And then we had around more than 200 registrations. We could not accept everyone. As you saw, it was, the rooms were quite packed with people there. But thank you so much, guys. Anybody, Lars, do you want to say anything? Do you want to say anything?
Did you also have your best Sweco day so far?
Yes, I guess so. A few more years than you.
Yeah.
I started 2008, so almost 10 years.
So even better.
Yeah, a great day, fantastic. And all the enthusiasm, all the feelings here was great. And I'm very excited for today as well. See what you have done. Very, very cool.
Matthias?
No. I don't think so. Really...
The microphone.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what you're going to present today. If we're going to get the computer started, so...
We take the time.
Yeah.
We take our time.
So.
We go there.
But we want to say, I think, because no matter who wins and no matter what the results are today, for us, like it's us being the experts. You know, we work with this every day. But for us to have you in the room brainstorming and like not working with it every day, it's so useful and so like it puts us like we have to get out of the box, like because we keep, even if we're the expert and we know we have to think big, we keep walking on the same path. So it's too much. Exactly. It's very useful.
And it was amazing that you were so much dedicated. I mean, the last team left the building at 10:59. So we have a picture of these guys that left the building. So you're extremely dedicated. But Per, do you want to say anything else?
I just want to say that I think we're looking at a brighter future, and you guys give us hope. So thank you, guys.
Shall we all just
so a
sing
big applause to
something?
you.
Can we roll?
So, yeah. So today we go through the presentations, we go through the cases. We change a little bit the program because not everybody could come here today because you guys came from different cities as well. Some people will present from Spain today. They came here on Friday, and we will connect them on Skype. So we try to fix these issues now because we received the application, entries and your submissions until 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So which means that not everybody slept very well tonight. But we think we are ready in a bit.
And also, I think Swedish radio of Upplands, as Radio P4 Uppland, they will report live from. No, it actually won't be live, but they want to interview the one who's the winning team, if that's okay. And if you're very, 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 very uncomfortable with it, maybe we can sort of help you out a bit.
And we will have 4 winning teams, not 1. So every case will have a winning team. So it is your chance.
Yeah.
Then we can go through the program. Matthias, can we go through the program just to go? Yeah. The good thing is that we have at least one representative of every team here. Some of you guys will present by Skype, but the other teams have at least one representative. And it's good because you know your presentations and findings much more than we do. So we start with a small fika and coffee. So you feel free to go there on the table and just get some sandwiches and juices and so on. Then, of course, it's like an intro talk and some information. And then we'll start in a while with the Lamas presentation, which we got an update a while ago. So we tried to fix the update, right? And if we're ready, Lars, shall we start with the presentation?
Yeah, and also we have to say that each of you get 5 minutes for presentation, and to make it fair, we have to interrupt you after 5 minutes.
Yeah, you have to be very strict there. So
I might have to do it.
Yeah.
Again.
Possibly one very short question after every presentation, but that is it.
Because we all know what it's like when we talk about something we're so passionate about. We just keep on talking.
And then in the end, after the presentations, you will vote online. Have you found the link online? So those who are not here today, that are looking or like watching the presentations online, they can vote as well.
Actually, since we have time, maybe we can make sure we all find it online.
Yeah. So it is on the event page where everybody was registered, at the bottom. If we can go at the event page, possibly. So you have a voting form. You need to put your email. We will not spam you guys, but we need to have this email because, from our previous experience, we want to avoid the double vote.
Not spam you guys.
We want to avoid the double voting, so we need to know who is voting. There you go. If we can click.
So is it only us whom are allowed to vote?
A little bit down.
Okay, like Martin, for example, can he vote?
A little further down.
Harris?
Everybody can vote.
Everybody can vote.
Everybody can vote. But you need to watch the presentations as well. You cannot just vote. Here you go. If you go online here. So online voting, it's your name, your function. If we go a little bit down. Your email, we won't spam you. And then how do you watch the presentations? Those who are not here today, they can just present from home or the office, but you can still vote. Then we have the submissions of the 4 teams or the 5 teams of the Challenge 1, Future and Sustainable Urban Planning. Then we have the second challenge, Upptegrate and Integrate. The third one, it's Bredden and Upplands Väsby. And the fourth one, it is a Green and Smart Uppsala. 6 teams here. Less chances to win, but you're all winners. And you never know. You never know. I mean, if your idea is pretty good, possibly Uppsala Kommun, Uppsala municipality wants to work on that further. So this is the online voting form. Feel free to go there and put your vote to the team, your favorite team.
Harris, as it works at the moment, you can actually choose to.
Yeah, exactly.
More than one.
More than one. More than one, and then we will put the statistics online on the presentation, so you can see who is winning. And so the plan is to present the 2 first teams, not all the teams. We don't want to present the statistics and the votes of the 4th or the last team.
And the team boos are at the wrong challenge.
The team boo, yeah, you can fix it. Anyways, we will start voting after the presentations.
We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Since they are winning, we have. No.
Good. Good. So if we go back to the program at the sustainability up there, sustainability hackathon page. We made some changes. So the plan was to have all the teams from Challenge 1 to present, but as we mentioned in the beginning, nobody. There were some teams that could not be here today, so they present via Skype and from different places. So we have a team from Spain. So we will start in a different way. Lamas will start with Challenge 1. The team 2, it's Bredden, Upplands Väsby. Do you know, guys, who is team 2? You were informed. We have the names. You are smart cities, it's not you. Which challenge you had? Challenge 3. So you're not that. Yeah, every challenge had different name, like have the teams 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, different names. So then we have Taras and his team. This is quite interesting because Taras' team had different views on the same challenge. Taras will present by Skype, but his team sent the presentation anyways. We have the presentation, so you guys can go through and look at it. But it's Taras who's presenting. And then we have Multidimensional, Challenge 1. Singhole. You just came here today. That's great. You sent the presentation a while ago, which is fantastic. And then it's Innoenergi from Spain. They have a course in Spain. Magnificent 7, that you are not 7 actually, guys. How many are you now? You became 7 again. So from 7 to 4 and then 8 and then again 7. Brilliant. Then we got the number. And yeah, Magnificent, where are we now? There we are. So it's Challenge 4, Green and Smart Uppsala. We'll go through the names, so we'll invite you so you know which team you are. City Builders, Challenge 4. Green Uppsala, Challenge 4. Garbage IoT, Challenge 4. Bush, Challenge 1. 4. And you are the guy that stayed until late, right? In the building. Or your team, basically.
It's part of his team.
It's part of your team, possibly. There you are. So it's then a team worked on Bredden, Upplands, Väsby. Upptegrate, Challenge 2. Then we have 5 past 10, Challenge 3, Bredden. Integrate, Challenge 2. And then we make some break, some fika, some coffee. Then we vote. Then we fix everything online, which team is on the right challenge and so on. Then for 1 hour, half an hour, you have the chance to just vote for your team, not double vote. We will see that. And then we will be here again and and discuss all together. And of course, take your diplomas. We have some diplomas for you guys. That is it from my side. Anything else, Emily?
Where is Uppsala kommun?
We have there Uppsala kommun.
Oh, sorry.
There.
There they are. Great.
Do you want to add anything, Robert?
Yeah, say something about Friday.
It was a really nice time for me being here on Friday, because when you're thinking of a problem quite abstract, it's nice to see so many brains tackle it in different ways, but starting kind of in the same path, thinking this is quite simple. No, it's not. And how can we do it? Yeah. So thank you everybody for your hard work on the Friday, and I'm excited to see the results.
Yeah. Thanks. Are we ready to go?
Brilliant. So 12 hours. Friday, 12 hours. Everybody stayed here 12 hours and worked on the challenges. Let's see what happens. Or what happened. So, the computer masters there. How we are? Are we fine? How we go? Shall we go? Brilliant. We start with the first challenge. Lamas.
Good morning again. My name is Krug Ganyasulu, and with my team I have
Suhas, Alex,
and Linnea.
All right. Today we'll be presenting you with challenge number 1, and we are looking at how can we measure and visualize closeness in Uppsala. So to begin with, let us look at the problem that we have at hand. Right now, we are expecting that by 2050, our population is going to be double, and at the same time, there'll be high demand for land use as well as use of different resources, and also increase in demand in different land spaces, as well as education, and also shops and restaurants and what have you. But our most important thing that we have to look at is how do we then have come up with an innovative scenarios or innovative solutions to address these challenges. So as we are looking at the current population, which is almost around 200,000 in Uppsala, and by 2050 we're going to have it at 340,000 inhabitants, and of that 25% of the population live outside the city. That means 75 will be very closely inside the main city of Uppsala. And going further, you would see that the increased pressure in the housing, urban life, as well as lifestyle, life quality of lives of the people in Uppsala, it will still more be increasing each and every landscape. And with this need, next slide. With this need, then there's a need on how best can we bring all the population close together. And closeness does not imply distance, or it doesn't even imply how far the things are. But most importantly, closeness can be determined by these 4 parameters that we came up with. So we have the time, accessibility, safety, and inclusiveness. When we are looking at time, basically, we are focusing on how frequent and how easy can you access from point A to point B in the very short time. And when you're looking at accessibility, we're looking at how easy you can access, let's give an instance of healthy services. How easy can healthy services be accessible in a community so people can easily intermingle. And when you're looking at safety, you're looking at how you can go further with safetiness and ambulances to be able to pursue. So I leave it to Suhas to proceed from here.
Yeah. So as we talk about the challenge, the things that we need to see is, like, with respect to the closeness, is to visualize and to monitor or measure. So what we propose as our idea is that we created a tool. The tool works in a way that it defines closeness in different means, and then also we have we can compare the analysis over years. We allow analysis of projects in the planning phase so that you are aware of it from the beginning, that how it's going to run with the increase in population, and then you can build on more strategies based on the results that you get. So this is the backbone of the tool that we made. It's basically, if you look at any specific location, so with the current population, there are either positive impacts on closeness or negative impacts. If there are negative impacts, then we can come up with a solution to it. But again, if you see, with the increase of population, the positive can remain positive, or either it can change into a negative as well. So then it is a ongoing process. So we need better visualization of learning the impacts of the population. So we came up with a tool. We divided the categories into the 4 variables that we talked about. That is the time, accessibility, safety, social, environmental, and so these parameters, we gave a grading of 1 to 10. So if you want to get the results out of it, we need to score each and every parameter on a scale of 1 to 10. And in the, then we get it, yeah. So we have the total achievable score, and then we have the achieved score as per the inputs that you put in. So basically, if you look at it, we see the comparative graphs on where we are standing as per the, on the parameters as of today. And then we can, of course, set targets to it, and we can visualize in a better way. Sorry. I wish I had more time to show you through the Excel that we made, but this is one of the graphs that we, so you can see the progress over years, 2017, 30, and 40. And blue one is the total achievable score. So you can see where you're standing. So if it is going too deep, too dip, and it is not meeting the level, then you can decide on a new strategy. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is our team. Sure, any questions? Any questions if you have?
So what we did is we looked at one area at first, but then we decided that our tool should apply to different areas. So the idea is that you're taking one area when you're doing your analysis and you're looking at different criteria in one area. So we started by thinking like, okay, if we wanted to expand on the area of where do all the students live? I have a blank. Flugsta, on the area of Flugsta, and then we started thinking, okay, what are some of the criteria that the people living there would like to look for? So like the safety, like it's really nice if something is across the street, but if you don't feel safe crossing that street, then it's not close. And then we added up all these criteria, and it's how we came up with the tool that we believe would apply almost everywhere. Yeah, we can definitely, yeah.
One small thing I forgot to say is that you guys from home or work, you can just put your questions on social media, so we can read them later. So second team. Where's the second team? Here. Is it you? Yeah, is it you guys? Okay, it's you who present, anyways. Brilliant. We can change. So the next one is someone. Aha! There you go. Here you go.
Thank you very much. 5 minutes sharp, check. So, yes, hi. I'm someone, or also Jonty. And thank you very much. Awesome. So, Bredden is the area outside of Upplands Väsby, or within it. And we came up with an idea which we call Bredden Broadened. So in order to create a connected community instead of having a separated one. So let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. So this is Bredden today, this area right here. It is actually today split by the motorway, the E4. And that is of, they wish to add more inhabitants into this area. And in order to do that, so at the moment it's very deconnected. There's, from the motorway, there's plenty of noise pollution as well as air emissions from all the traffic. As well as there are very many hard surfaces, so very limited green areas in this. Now, at this area right here, you see a massive gravel pit, which creates plenty of new opportunities in the future, because this area has to be rebuilt and actually made back into its previous, its original situation, pretty much. So there are plenty of possibilities for new buildings, etc. Now, where should I point this? Could you change the slide, please? There we go. So our vision is to bridge this gap. And in order to do that, we can actually, so here you have the motorway. And in order to create basically a tunnel of the motorway. So this will decrease the air emissions because we can actually put ventilations which will filter these emissions out. It will lower the noise pollution as well. And these buildings right here, which we have modeled so nicely with paper, will actually decrease the sound pollution coming from the entrances of the motorway. And this will also help to add more green areas onto the, and also make places for recreation for the people. And this has been done before, it's not impossible. This is actually Allum shopping mall in Partille, near Gothenburg, where they actually have built a massive shopping mall across the highway. So it's not something that is tremendously new, it has been done. And now, this also creates many new opportunities for spacing. So you could put solar panels on the roofing, for instance, whereas they have only built a roof. We would like to put something on top of these roofs to make it even better. You can even add more green areas into these. And this is also Götatunneln, also in Gothenburg, where you see the two entrances of the tunnel here. They actually dug down the entire tunnel, check. So the E45 used to actually divide Gothenburg. So they made a tunnel to bridge this in order to connect the city again. There we go. And these are more pictures of the Götatunneln. We also have wildlife passages. So these are actually from the right outside Uppsala. So these are, it's not a new technology, as has been said before. So it is possible, we can do this. And this, by bridging this gap and using the already existing infrastructure, we could potentially provide living for the increased population. We can also provide a living and thriving community, as well as the social hotspots, shopping opportunities, recreational opportunities as well as gaining a more sustainable living for this entire area and other communities as well. So thank you very much. Any quick questions?
Karin?
Yes. Fantastic. We have Upplands Väsby here.
Hello. Thank you very much for this great presentation. We asked for visionary, crazy ideas, and we got it. I love it. I was just wondering whether you thought. So you mean to build a bridge across the entire E4, or build or dig a tunnel, or a combination? Could you expand on that a bit, please?
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are actually not to dig it down, because since the ground is made of clay, it's going to be really difficult to actually dig down, especially since it's a protected groundwater area as well. So no, we're actually suggesting to build a bridge. And this, due to the surrounding layout of the area and the way it has been done before in Gothenburg, for instance, they actually placed steel beams. So they built a construction of creating a tunnel and adding the steel beams on the sides, as well as other. I'm not going to go into the detail because I'm not the engineer of the team. He sadly couldn't be here today. But so yes, no, not to dig it down, but to build up, pretty much, and create a low sloping area.
Yeah, you can take some more questions later on. We shall continue, and we make a small, of course, a small change. Taras, we know that you look as, you watch online now. You need to log in on Skype. So please check your email and log on Skype, because we need to go fast. But we can just jump to Multidimensional for now. And we go, we go for Taras later on. Please.
We're fine, thank you. We are organized.
Would you need David to do it?
Yeah, David is. Yeah, okay, thank you. Give it a try. Are you okay? God morgon. We are Team Multidimensional. We have Umap, Prima, Sarah, and this is David. Next to me is Tom, and my name is Tina. And today we would like to introduce our innovative tool called Umap. It is measuring closeness and helps to become more sustainable within Uppsala. I briefly would like to explain what we mean with closeness. It is the synergy of community and proximity. Citizens would like to have the feeling to be connected within their community, but they also would like to have close proximity to amenities and their facilities. Umap considers these aspects and creates a communication tool between developers, the municipality, and most importantly, the citizens. The keywords remain proximity and community. Proximity can be measured by distance, preferred transport methods. So for example, how far away is your next bus stop? How far away is your next favorite restaurant? Community can also be analyzed using proximity method, but it's more looking at parks or leisure facilities and social inclusion. However, each group within the society has different priorities in terms of proximity in particular. That might be related to your age, that might be your priority being close to work, close to university, or simply just due to affordability and you're looking for student housing. Our idea is to use the statistical analysis in order to address the priority and present that graphically, but Tom will explain this in more detail.
Thank you, Tina. So as Tina was saying, we're using statistical analysis to identify how groups prioritize different things. So in this example, we have a family searching for their first home in Granby. They need a school close by, they need a working district and a daycare centre. Once we have prioritized, we can draw an interactive map of where amenities should be regarding the person or group's location. So this is their home and these are the things that they need close by. The outcome is Umap, a tool for measuring and visualizing closeness on an individual basis. We won't go into the details, but basically Umap gives a percentage representing the statistical satisfaction of each criterion that we mentioned before. Every home in Uppsala is individually analysed according to who does or may live there. These numbers are then added together and an average closeness figure is given for the whole of Uppsala, allowing aggregate and individual analysis. Information will initially be gained from the municipality, tax office and real estate agents. Umap is designed and owned by the municipality, ensuring security of information and also the analysis of the demographic information that they have. Then, to keep Umap relevant, we introduced data from the Umap app. So this is the Umap app. The Umap app would be integrated with online real estate advertisers to help consumers buying a new house better assess the closeness of their facilities. In return, the information collected would be used to improve the reliability and relativity of Umap. Go back. Yeah, that one. Sorry. In return, the information collected would be used to improve the reliability. Yeah, sorry, I said that. No longer would Umap just be using demographic information, but it would also be feeding the information back into Umap to keep it up to date. We've also looked at alternative ways of information collection for people unlikely to use the Umap app. The end result is an interactive platform that helps citizens and businesses assess their current and future locations, helps developers plan for future projects, assisting in the argument for why we need to build a certain project in a certain location. It would map trends and patterns in people movement and city expansion, and most importantly helps the municipality track closeness both now and in the future. Umap, you are the center of our city. Tack för att du lyssnar. And yeah, does anyone have any questions? No, seem to explain it pretty well.
Uppsala municipality, of course.
Thank you for a really nice presentation. And you had a pre-presentation this Friday for me as well. And I'm impressed how you were able to go away from all the data I give you and to look at the really innovation of an ID instead. And I think you went really far. And actually, in some way, you solved both the challenges we had from the municipality in some kind of way, because you looked at the individual as well as the community. That was a really nice way to go. So thank you.
Anybody else? A very short one? Yeah, good. That's great. So, before we continue, Innoenergi Group, if you listen from Spain, you will present at 10:30 instead. So take it out and give us a shout on Skype. We go for the next one, Singhole. Very dedicated team that sent the presentation half an hour ago. That's fantastic.
Good morning, everyone. We are Singhole. I'm Raj Paul, and he's Ricky. We are studying at KTH, and we study energy for smart cities. And we are being thrown with these methodologies every day, and we are trying to apply this on the challenge we have. So first one is we hit a pause button on the question itself. That's the biggest one, because if you simplify a question, that's 90% of the solution itself. So why? Why are we measuring closeness? What does Uppsala stands for? And what it's going to look like by 2050. These are important questions we need to ask. And this is an important one. We need to create dwellings, plus we need to create jobs. And the solution has to be a user-centric, like the municipality should be able to make better decisions with the solution we have given them. That brings me to the second slide. Okay. So we are trying to develop a closeness index, but as you know, it's a very broad thing. You can't just have a time proximity. So we have tried to divide it into technical and social part of it. Technical part of it would look at how good your public infrastructure is, so that how much time you're taking in doing your basic stuff. Second, closeness to the world. Uppsala is more close to Arlanda than Stockholm. So it makes Uppsala way more close to the world, and how you capitalize on that, and how the cluster of the companies is utilizing this thing, and how the public infrastructure is made in a such way that it's more close to the world is also important. Second part is the digital closeness. By 2050, the world is going to look very different. Maybe we would be sitting in our rooms and doing this whole thing with our virtual reality. But for that, we need infrastructure, which also needs to be included into the closeness index. That's the basic idea. And the infrastructure like this would promote the employers to come to Uppsala and set up their company, and thus create jobs. So that's why we try to include this part also into it. And the third part is the social closeness. We are getting digital, but we don't know who's living in the neighborhood. We're getting close to the digital world, but we are getting away from the people right around us. We need to fix that, and that's why the social closeness. And the fourth part is the quality of life, which the Uppsala municipality stresses a lot on, like how close you are to the parks, how close you are to the nature, how close you are to recreation infrastructures. That's a quality of life which they are stressing on. So that's the fourth thing we are trying to develop, and create a statistical analysis on it, and come up with the index, quantify it, and then try to have a pedagogic method which Ricky will talk about.
So our idea is, like he said, using all of these things, we create an interactive map that's intended for the government to use. And this is kind of a rough sketch of how it would look. You would look at the area that you want to look at, and you'd see in relative in terms of time how close you are or how far away you are from the city. In this case, red would indicate very close, and yellow would mean quite far. The urban planners would be able to look and say, oh, well, what if we put a little bus stop right over there? How would that change? So they would see, using all of the indexes, they would give a kind of best king estimate. And this is not only for bus stop, it can be used for the schools, for any walking path, and for anyone living in any part of Uppsala, in order to get a sense of closeness to the relative city or place in which they would want to go to. We are Singhole, and this is our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have a question there. Here you go.
Hi, thank you very much. I don't see how this is related to sustainability. You're looking very much on economic growth and implementing transport links and having a stronger connection to Arlanda. You talked a lot about, how the city is growing and we have to create more jobs. but I haven't really had a focus on, creating more green space or closeness with the society.
The basic, that's the question, why closeness? Because the thing is, when you try to solve sustainability, you're not able to solve few of the things which closeness does solve. That's why they stress on closeness. If you could go back to the third slide. Yeah, this one. Next one. Yeah, this one. So we are talking about public spaces, closeness to the nature and stuff like that, and trying to bring it to one index. But the thing is, closeness is a very broad thing. That's the good thing about closeness. We don't want to narrow it down to just public spaces and stuff like that. And that's why it's much broader than sustainability. Sustainability is a part of it, and we're not trying to solve sustainability. Because by 2050, I think we will solve sustainability, and we will be looking at much broader things, like how quality of life is going to be good, and how do you promote job creation, and that's why we have touched upon more than sustainability, I think. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And asking the sustainability experts, Emily and Per, one pillar of sustainability is the economical pillar as well. Yeah, one. So yeah, you pointed that out well, I guess. Thank you so much. So we go for the next presentation, which is Magnificent 7, that became 4 and then 8 and then again 7. Let's see how magnificent you are, guys. Good luck. 6 now. Good. Good luck. Who's taking the microphone?
So hello and good morning, everyone. We are the Magnificent 7, but right now we are 6. But anyway, 6 is even better. We'll start now with our presentation. We have come up with like a gamut of solutions. It's not just one solution, but certain solutions that we came up with that we think can be combined in an efficient manner to come up with an even significant change. Can we move to the slides, please? No. There you go. Point the computer. So, the vision we started with is to get greener, but how do we get to there? One of the solutions that we came up with is how to deal with garbage. We already know that Sweden is one of the best countries in the world when dealing with garbage, but no or less garbage is even better than recycled garbage. So what we thought is like to inculcate newer habits into people to waste even less. We have come up with waste bins which will have sensors in them, and you will have a app on your phone through which you can scan every time you're depositing waste, so you can keep track of your waste. When you keep track of your waste, what happens is that you can make more conscious decisions every time you are going to throw waste, when you can actually quantify how much waste you are producing. At the same time, we will have, if for restaurants and catering services, e-service or a web service where they can be rated against how much food they waste. Because even though we produce less waste, the problem of food waste is very big in Western countries, especially in Sweden. According to the government, approximately each household wastes 4,000 to 5,000 SEK every year in food wastage. When we are talking about food facilities, in supermarkets, 91% of the food that is wasted is unnecessary waste. That means it is food that could have been recovered and could have been eaten. So when the food facilities like restaurants, catering services, and supermarkets are rated on the basis of how much waste they are producing, it will enable the consumers to make an informed decision. And this will, and through the consumers, that will put pressure on the food producers or suppliers to be more greener.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about changing a little about the people's attitude. So that was one of the main focus when it came to their presentation, when it comes to Uppsala municipality. And then we tried to change the biking attitude of the people. So I guess like many of you have been like out in the city trying to rent a bike, but it's super, super boring. I mean, those bikes, like nobody likes them. Usually, I mean, you know, they're hard to bike or like they're boring. So we thought about changing the fleet and have like cool bikes and engaging more and more people, you know, see it like a game. So what about having like BMX bikes or mountain bikes and target different groups? And since one of the problems is the crowd in the bus during the morning, then you could get out some of the teenagers who go every day to school and making that a game. So in order to engage them to rent the bikes and have like BMXs, you need to create a route and bypass like the bus lanes. And so in order to do that, you need to have like checkpoints. So they have to pass through certain checkpoints, and that's actually the game. However, that's going to be boring after like 2 or 3 months, so that's not enough. So in order to create a whole attitude around it, you need to create an event. So why not have like the Uppsala as the hotspot of this kind of you know, gaming and biking, and attract sponsors like every year, let's say June. It doesn't have to be like a high season, so you have like extra income. So I'm not gonna get into details because we're pretty strict on time. Yeah. So I mean, that's the whole idea, making the whole thing a game and then having yourself like ranked. So you become like, you can kind of have a profile that you increase, and that was the main idea before as well. So moving next, no, there, whatever. Yeah, what we wanted to do next is take it a step further when it comes to transportation and be able to carry our bikes like on the means of transport, like the buses. I guess like many of you know the idea of carpooling, but carpooling is actually something between people, but why not have some profit? So why not have carpooling in the hands of the municipality? So I'm just highlighting the main ideas. And last but not least is the smart metering when it comes to buildings. So when you can forecast like your load, your electricity load, then you can have like more efficient power generation, and that could have, of course, a lower carbon footprint in the end. So I mean, I'm willing to explain a little more about that because it was very brief. The explanation, it was just highlighting the ideas. But questions are welcome, of course. So that's all by us, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Quite magnificent. Anybody wants to ask any question? You and Roseanne from Uppsala Municipality, you are not here, but if you want, you can just give me a call, and then I can ask the guys, because now we will run 3 more case presentations on smart cities, so feel free. And you guys that should present via Skype, we decided with the team that you present last. We will have a break before. So please connect online, and yeah, let's make a check before we go. But we continue the next team now, which is the city builders. Yeah, applause. Challenge 4, green and smart Uppsala. Good luck, guys. 5 minutes.
The clicker. Hello, we are the city builders. And the problem we looked at is how are we going to make Uppsala, the traffic in Uppsala more sustainable. And we looked at 4 modes of transportation. They are cars, public transport, bikes, and pedestrians. And we think that generally it has to move more to the right. So car users use more public transportation and so on. And on the hackathon, like a thing a lot of people talked about was the Internet of Things. Like if we connect sensors to the internet, we can supposedly get a lot of benefit. So the question we had is, how are we actually gonna make Uppsala citizens use the Internet of Things? Are they all gonna download new applications? No, we think they won't. So we thought that there's already an application that most of the people in Uppsala already have. This is UL. This is the traffic application. I think most of you probably know it. And yeah, what we actually redesigned it to have a lot of more functions. And yeah, we got a lot of we got 4 scenarios now. Yeah, we're gonna act it out.
Okay, to show how it works, I'm Laura. I live outside of Uppsala and I go to the city center to work here every day by car. The problem with that is there's a lot of traffic and parking spot finding makes it very difficult for me to get to work in time and not really stressed, and having a car is also quite expensive. So what I do with the UL app Plus is that I open it every day to check based on real-time information how the traffic situation and the parking situation inside the city is at the moment. So if I see, like today, that there's a lot of traffic and no parking spots in the city, I can check for alternatives. The UL Plus app provides me with a list of alternatives. For example, that I can take a park and ride situation, so that it tells me where I can park my bike and take a bus and to get into the city even faster and without so much stress that I would have just by the bike.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm a bus user. Today, as usual, I go to school by bus. Let me check the app when the bus arrived. The map shows, oh, the bus is far away and it's gonna be 10 minutes late. And it's almost full. What should I do? I'm gonna be late for my class. Oh, thankfully, the new UL app can provide me several alternatives. Then there's 2 bikes near me and I can catch the bus later on. Oh, sounds perfect for me. I can make my class on time. And there's another option for the taxi and I can share my cost with other passengers. I can try it next time.
Yeah, I'm Dylan. I'm a cyclist. I'm from the Netherlands, so I love to cycle. However, it's a bit cold in Uppsala, so this morning I decided to take the bus. However, during the day, the weather cleared up. It shows in the app, it's sunny now, it's good for biking. And I look at my application to find a bus drive home, and it shows me that I can also take a shareable bike. There are some shareable bikes through the city, like you can see here in the application. And I pick up one, and I go home, and it gives me all kinds of information, like how many calories I've burned, and how steep the ride is, because there's a huge hill in Uppsala, and I'd like to avoid that one. It shows me all kinds of information, and it even shows me how many carbon emissions I saved by taking the bike instead of the bus. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Wojtek. I love walking. I don't have a bike, I don't have a car, I don't actually have a phone. But luckily, the UL Plus is not just an app, it's a smart system. That's me. And these are screens which will be conveniently located throughout the city. On the screen, I can see how far I can walk in 5 minutes, but also live information. And I see that there's a farmer's market nearby. If I click on that market, the system provides me with a smart route, which is based on real-time information on noise levels, air quality, but also on historic data on how people actually choose to walk, what's the best quality of route. And to sum it up, we believe that by reinventing an existing app and providing it with more smart data and input from sensors, we can achieve behavior change towards a more sustainable future. And what's good for the people, it's good for the commune. We are the city builders. Thank you.
Any question to city builders here?
Where is the UL? You should pitch this to UL. Yeah, they should be here.
Where is UL?
They are a part of the commune,
Yeah.
so if they see it, then hopefully it gets there.
Yeah, it's interesting how you chose to work on something already existing, because so data shows that we don't really need new systems. We need to connect the ones that we already got. I like it.
Convenience that everybody already has. And it's owned by the municipality, so it's perfect.
Brilliant. So, thank you so much. We're gonna take a 5 minutes break for now. Just please feel free to get some coffee, some juice there, and then we continue in 5 to 7 minutes.
it's not. Now it's not connecting again. See, there is another mistake like this. That I mean, if we code, it was like the camera was working instantly, and now it's not.
Yeah. Can you? Let's just send. Or do you, say us?
So, shall we start again?
Or maybe.
Are you ready?
Do you have WhatsApp?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Skype. Hello there. So we're gonna listen some guys from Stockholm that were here on Friday. Can you hear, guys?
Can you use the stream?
At the same time, you can start voting
Normally on our phone.
for your favorite teams.
Let's
Yeah,
turn
those who have already been there.
That's what the 6, 7,
Have already presented. So
plus 46.
it's open anyway. So yeah, of course.
3673
952
952
51.
No, you cannot vote twice because you have to put your email. So we will see you. You have 5 emails. Do it if you. The thing is that there will be some people from home or like from the offices that can vote. So just 5 votes it will not play any big role, I guess. You can vote as many. I mean, more than one solution, more than one presentation, more than one team, and from in every category. Yeah. What do you say? Everybody gets a point. So if you get, for example, your 3 favorite points, you just go for them. But if I go for my 3 favorite point, like solutions or presentations, then in the end we will have the all the statistics. We will show the statistics on on the presentation. So you'll see. You can vote for yourself as well, of course.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just
hey,
go for
hello.
it.
Oh. Hello. Hello.
Hello there. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can see you. I
Brilliant.
can see you, but
You can see us as well.
something blocking your camera.
Hello there.
Something is blocking your camera.
So Lars says that your friend is blocking your camera.
Okay. Can you raise up volume? Something is blocking your camera.
Can you hear us anyways?
Sania, what's up?
Good.
Hello.
The quality of the connection is really bad.
We try to share the screen.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you very well.
Okay. I have a suggestion. How about Sania, my team member, is there?
Yeah,
and call
she's here.
via WhatsApp, and we can communicate using WhatsApp for the voice, just for the voice, because your voice is not very clear here.
Okay, that's not good. But Sania, can you possibly... There, okay, there we see you. But Sania, can you present instead? Yeah, but we can take... Yeah, good. But we can take the questions later on by your team, or? Is it okay, guys? From Stockholm. Is it okay if Sania presents for you? No? Philip?
Sania, you can present, right?
Yeah, come on. We will be here to help you. Hey, big plot Sania here. Woohoo! Here you go.
Sorry for the technical problem. Okay, so we are Team 1. The name is Team 1 if you want to vote later on. And we are on the challenge number 4 for the Green and Smart Uppsala. And EcoLIv is our solution to the challenge. There are 5 of us, Lucas, Me, Martina, Mohit, and Philip. Three of them are in Stockholm right now, and Mohit cannot come because he's sick. So can we go to the next slide? The introduction is EcoLIv itself is a application that we use to generate credits, and you generate the credits by using less carbon footprint. So the idea is to change the habit of Uppsala citizen into becoming more sustainable and generating less carbon footprint. And then we encourage also the use of electric vehicle. And I'm gonna explain later on the next slide. So these are the benefits from our EcoLIv application. The credits that you generate by walking and bicycle. I think first I have to mention the four ways that you can generate your credits. First is the most sustainable one, that you can generate your credits by walking or cycling. And then the second, there's a public transport. Of course, the transportation will be using biogas instead of gasoline. And the third one will be train, and the fourth will be flying. So the credits that you generate, you can reimburse them into lessening your queue length, because here in Sweden we understand we queue a lot, and this queuing is can be used for kindergarten. For example, you want to enter your kids to school, and then the housing, and there's also the pension queue, because when you're retired, you have to queue also for the retirement accommodation. And then other than the queuing points, you can also use the credits for buying eco-food discounts. And then we have also the options to transfer credits to pensioners, because let's say your parents cannot walk much more than you, and then it won't be fair for them to not able to generate the credits. So you can transfer the credits into pensioners. And then again, all of this is to change the behavior of the citizen of Uppsala. These are more or less the application interface. First, you have to log in one time only using your person number. And it's very important in Sweden, as we understand that everything is integrated, so the data will be used from the person number. And then this is your profile. You can see the history that how you generate your credits through here. And these are
Yeah, this is brilliant.
Thank you.
When you go live, these things can happen.
Yeah, technology is not my friend today. Thank you. And also the least way that you can generate your credits is through the flight, biodiesel, and gasoline car. So the next is, these are just the interface, and maybe you can go to the next slide. Yeah, these are the ways for generating credits. These are the options that you can use to exchange your Hello? Oh, cool. This is very fancy. So the credits that you generate can be reimbursed into this, or if you want to go somewhere for a road trip, because we know it's very cool, but you can also do it in a sustainable way by renting an electric vehicle. And can you go to the next slide? And also we
provide parking guide because the parking spaces in Uppsala is very limited. And there's also routes. So for example, you want to go from Gamla Uppsala to here and there's a congestion in some routes in between. You have the options to see which one is the least congested and with the air pollution indicator as well. So you will not go to the routes that has more air pollution, some sort. And I think that's all from us. Yep, if you want to see further, you can refer to the report. But I think it's not available for everyone. No? Sorry, guys. Is there
It
any
was
question?
brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay,
And the technical support of Sweco made a fantastic job because you have the microphone back. You as well. Any short question here?
Yes.
Yeah, there.
Hello.
Hello.
I was just thinking that not so much a question as a comment, perhaps, but it would be amazing to see if you guys could integrate this system with the other group system, with the sensors on the garbage bins and the how to motivate people to cycle, and if you can have a credit system for that as well, that would be perhaps an interesting concept as well. Yes, welcome to Upplands Väsby municipality, and we can try this out, perhaps. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, exactly. When I see the other group's presentation, it was like, why can't we just work together because it will be more impact for the changing in behavior and these challenges. It's next year. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So now we have two guys from Uppsala University that worked hard until late on Friday, and they made some kind of application. So Green Uppsala is the next thing. Do you want this microphone as well? Yeah.
Okay. Can we? Okay. Hello, my name is Abdurrahman.
I'm Mohammed. We are Green Uppsala team. You can find us at greenuppsala.se. Right now we are working on our thesis, on our master thesis. Well, it's big data analysis for Green IoT project with the commune. Oh, okay. So it's a big data analysis project.
So we have forecasts for different type of gases. Yeah. So Uppsala Kommun came to us on Friday, and they've pitched their challenges with the following priority: air quality, transport, energy, and food. So how can we address that? Well, we thought a little bit and realized that sensor readings will not have a big effect on people's behavior. So how can we achieve behavioral change? So we've reached a conclusion that we will do that through shared responsibility and a sustainable mindset.
So we are providing a full framework. So it started with a mobile application today, but grows toward the future with some ideas. The main statement of our mobile application that you are the pollution. You are part of the pollution. You are responsible for it. So we are providing a personal pollution tracker and much more. Here we have a demo. So you can simply search for your trip and choose your priority. Is it air quality, cost, time, or calories? And then you will have you press the search for sure.
We search by time here.
Yeah. So we have these results that are sorted according to your priority. So it's car, bicycle, bus, and then walking. But sometimes you need to care about something else. It's not only about time. So we show how much CO2 you are responsible for, how much does this trip cost, and the calories you lost
compared to other means of transportation.
Everyone has his own profile in our application to make it more personal.
So now this is my own profile. So I have the Friends, Achievement Days, the unlocked title, Mr. Greenish, and I have different statistics, how much CO2 I've produced or calories I've burned, and how my lifestyle changed over the last 7 days. So the next step, we were inspired by this very entertainment room in this very building, and we have designs for a virtual reality and augmented reality solutions using different techniques. One idea we have is to have tours around the schools where the students can wear those technologies so we can engage them at an early age and achieve a sustainable mindset.
Also, we have stands around the city, so citizens can see the pollution by their own eyes. You can believe it then. So you can try this augmented reality to see the pollution, and you can see the future in the city. How would it be if you don't change your behavior?
We have a plan for a video game where you have to plan your trip around the city using minimal emissions and avoid crowded paths. So to sum up, our solution is portable and accessible. Everyone has a mobile phone nowadays. It's universal in the sense that it's multilingual. Uppsala is a student city. It has many newcomers.
Also, it's scalable, so it can be applied to some other cities.
It burden people, so you can use that as well. So we go ahead.
Uppsala Kommun mentioned these 4 challenges, and we think that our solution addressed the first 3 challenges: the air quality, the transportation, and the energy.
So now we only have to care about the food.
So we believe that a green Uppsala today will guide to a green Sweden in the future.
So now you are not part of the pollution, you are part of the solution. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, the prototype is live at greenuppsala.se if you want to try it now. Yeah.
So, any question? Oh, wow, many. I'm coming to you.
Thank you. Great presentation.
Thank you.
I was only wondering, you say that everyone has a mobile phone, but maybe everyone our age, is there a solution for, I don't know, people that are 60 now? Can they participate in this? Or not at this moment?
Well, at this moment, what we've built now is the mobile app. They can participate in the future of the other next steps of the framework where they can wear those devices, or if they have a mobile phone, they can also buy the 25 crowns Google Cardboard and try it at home.
Also,
but
the stands around the city can be used by anyone.
Do you want to add anything? There you go.
Thank you. That was a great presentation.
you.
I have one question. Is to do with cyber ghost. Especially, there has been like some people who don't want to expose much of their information on with the web. How can you handle that case? Considering this will require you to have a profile.
So
if you don't want to be a profile.
Yeah. Well, first of all, of course, there will be a disclaimer that you agree. I agree to the information that I will never read, and also like many apps that people already use today, they already have that, and they don't mind it as long as it's discreet and anonymous. Like it will be only metadata; it will not be linked to their actual identities. So you have like Google Fit; it tracks wherever you go. Google Maps tracks wherever you go, but it's all metadata, so they don't know that it's you who you really are. Well, in Google's case, yes, but it's only like someone is doing all that, and we don't need their actual identities.
Okay, so as I understand, this hackathon was a continuation of your master thesis, or you worked.
Actually, we tried to think out of the books of our. We tried to think out of the books of our master thesis, because in the master thesis we only care about the sensors readings, and we make some kind of prediction for these readings. But here we are trying to make it more personal, something related to you, that you are responsible, you are part of these numbers that the sensors shows. So this is the main idea of this hackathon. Yeah, actually, it was a very big challenge for us to get out of the books of our thesis.
Brilliant. It would be proud of you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We go for the next one. And the next one that presents, the next team that presents is Garbage IoT. Yeah, give applause here. You take the microphone.
Hello?
Yeah, you guys have some animations, right? So you need internet. Yeah, give us 1 minute. Yeah.
Hörs det då?
Good.
Ah,
How do you feel right
perfekt.
now? How do you... Good ideas, right?
Ser det roligt ut?
Anybody else? I mean, you guys want to ask anything or any comments so far?
Det funkar inte, eller? Vi får se.
Brilliant. Yeah, it works now.
Ja, jag kan ta den. Ska se om det funkar. Ja, perfekt. Okej, nu råkar det bli... Ja. So, okay, let's start. Society today is being digitalized, but we are throwing garbage as we've never seen a smartphone before. And our solution to this is smart garbage cans. And the smart garbage cans is supposed to be optimizing waste disposal using an IoT smart garbage can, making people throw away less by implementing a payback system. And we're focusing on these two processes of waste management, and it's throwing garbage and collecting garbage. We start with the first one, and it's about preventing people from throwing from the beginning.
Yes, and this is a smart garbage can, and it will have a scale, as you can see there on the right, and it will weigh the garbage that people will throw. The weight will show on the screen, and it also will have a sensor so that it will know if it's full or not. And with these keypads, it will be able to be both located outside as it is, and also inside, like in a garbage room. Yes. And with this information, with the scale and the sensors, well, most of the scales, we will create an individual payment instead of equal share, as it is today in apartments. And this is inspired by the pay-as-you-throw system. And we found a study that with this system, where it was implemented, it was 33% reduction of the disposal and also 25% more recycling. But instead of implementing just the pay-as-you-throw system, we would like it to be more as a bonus system, so that you have a fee that you pay, but if you throw away less than the average person, you will get money back.
And now we're moving on to the other process, which is optimizing collecting garbage.
Smart garbage cans have one more innovative function. Please look at this animation. the square point are the trash areas, and the biggest one is our base. Today, even though there are no garbages on this white point, the garbage collectors must travel all points because they don't know the empty points. But smart garbage cans tell us the empty points. And my original developed system can find the shortest route for collecting garbages. It's called a Shuhei system. It's my name.
Yeah.
So we can pass this empty point, and we can find the shortest route with my method. And smart garbage cans make it possible, save time and fuels.
This is no rocket science. It's durable, and it's just taking waste management to 2017. We will be preventing people from throwing by the payback system and increase recycling. And we will also increase efficiency for garbage trucks with the shortest path algorithm and optimizing waste disposal. Thank you for listening.
Any questions?
Okay.
You will have all the time to answer some questions later on. But if you guys from home, I'm saying that again, have any questions, just post it on Facebook group. Thank you so much. So next team is Bus. Future Sustainable Urban Planning in Uppsala.
Ska du ha... Nej, vi kör sen. Nej, det går bra. It's okay. No problem. Ja, just det. Yeah. Good beer. Yeah. Yeah, sure. The all-over discussion I think we had. Yeah, exactly. Went really well. I think we were on the same level and got some. I wish that we can like had record all of that so we can have something to bring to the Uppsala Commune instead of like this short presentation. Yeah. But you never know. This can be, the start. So. Yeah, maybe. No, just met.
Some of us, but not.
Yeah, we were 5 people, so the other one can't be here.
This is the fantastic part of this hackathon. Just close out these doors when you get in the room.
Yeah.
Different cultural backgrounds or preferences and so on. Just work the same startup together.
Yeah. There we go. It's a small-scale repetition of the group next to the second before. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Yes. All right. My name is Benjamin Lang. I'm a student at the University of Gävle. And
my name is Alvin. I'm a student here at Uppsala.
We had a challenge for the smart city of Uppsala. And we came up with through the comprehension plan of Uppsala and the climate Uppsala climate protocol for 2050. We came up with a solution with the app, the hub, such as that will measure our sustainability behavior instead of like in innovations. So we can create innovate. We have innovations. We can electrify Kungsgatan. We can have vertical gardens and stuff. But we need to focus on more on the behavioral part of the sustainable thinking and the view of it to make people change their behavior instead of just make electrical buses and stuff like that. So that's the whole idea. The four focus goals are air pollution, energy, transport, and food. Yes, and yeah. So about right now we're on like 7 tons of carbon dioxide per person per year, and we need to be at 0.5 tons. So it's a massive achievement mountain to climb, but I think we can through the behavioral change instead of like the innovation change, a combination of the two. So
So as a few other groups, we figured why not an application that tracks your carbon dioxide footprint throughout your different actions. So you could connect this app to your credit card that tracks what kind of food you buy and translate this into carbon dioxide equivalents. And the app should also track your transportation. So we have the interface where you select your mode of transport and it tracks your distance and then translates that into carbon dioxide equivalents as well. And all this data ends up in easy access graph that shows how your carbon dioxide footprint changes over time. And so to change people's behavior, then you need some sort of incitament. And we figured, why not make it into a game where you can compete with your friends. You can see which one of your friends has the least carbon dioxide footprint. You can get achievements. Let's say you buy vegetarian food for a week, you get an achievement for that, and stuff like that. And we figured you could also go into more detail. You can compare your stats with your friends, and there could also be like a chat function. You can ask your friend, hey, how did you get so low? Well, I took the bus instead of taking my car, or I bought this food instead of that. And to further this information, you could have some easy access tips on how to reduce your footprint. You could link this to different web pages that tell you how to reduce your impact on the environment.
We checked out a study that showed that a neighbor put on solar photovoltaics on their house roof, which shown that the neighbors in the area and the people next to you are more likely to change your behavior than some sentiments that the commune will come up with, or something like that. So we thought that this app, the behavioral app, will create a more, the change the behavior on the large scale instead of just talking about it and stuff like that. So anything else? No? Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
I wonder if those behavioral changes will be permanent character or just temporal for the time being while you're doing the experiment.
If the change will be temporal or consistent, they have to be permanent. They have to be permanent because of the climate change, the urbanization, the carbon dioxide emissions, the running out of fossil fuels and stuff like that. So we need to change the behavior and use the innovations that we have today to create this behavioral change.
That means the incentives must be permanent, right?
Yes, that was the answer. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Let's jump to Bredden challenge. And it's not yet. It's team 3 now. Är det hon? Ah, brilliant. Then you take it, Diko. Yeah. Here you go.
So good morning, everyone, and we are going to present the challenge challenge about Bredden areas, and we are team 2, and I'm Kensuke Goto from Yokohama City University in Japan, and
I'm Ildiko Fredriksson from Uppsala University. And the rest of the team has already left Uppsala, so.
So next, please. So first, there are 4 problems in the area. Noisy and stressful and heavy traffic and hard to access nature, and not safe for pedestrians and cyclists. Next, please. So we brainstormed how Bredden should be, and this is what we talked about, and we named it Green City. So next, please. And we set up those 5 goals to realize the Green City. First, noise problems, preventing noise pollution from E4 highways. Second, green transportation and promoting walking and biking by providing safe roads. Third is easy access to green areas. It should be easy and safe to visit green areas. And fourth is well-being, chance to relax and enjoy in the nature. The last one is resilience to the climate change.
So we tried to come up with solutions for this area, and one of them was green walls. We thought that green walls should be situated here, right next to the highway E4, and it should reduce noise pollution from the highway, but also reduce carbon dioxide pollution, and it also looks nice. We had an idea to have poison ivy planted on the wall, so it would look green even in winter time. And as it's it should also increase the resilience of the area as it's plants and green area. Then we had an idea to have green roofs with solar panels, and what we thought about that it shouldn't just be grass on the roofs, but it should also be a park where people could sit down and have some nice quality time together. So we thought that if we put like benches and people could just walk around, and we thought that solar panels could generate electricity, and with that electricity we should heat the buildings in the winter and cool them during summer. And as we increase the green infrastructure of the idea, it could also increase the resilience of the area, like when it's heavy rainstorms. And here it's these buildings we thought to have the green roofs. As you can see, those are already there. Then we tried to come up with an idea to reduce traffic, and we thought that this road is heavily trafficked, so it shouldn't be like that. And we could have another road next to the parking places so that cars could just skip the area where people are living. And we thought that we could put up some like flowers and such. And the buildings we were thinking about is that they should generate an open space between so that kids can play there. And we thought about this design as it's a hill up there so that everyone could get sunlight. And this beautiful plan we had, I'm sorry for the quality, but you can see how we were thinking about the whole area. It's the most noise pollution at this part, so it could be a parking house for cars and not a place for humans to live in. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So no matter what happens in the end, I feel that Upplands Väsby is proud or grateful that a group from Japan is working together with Swedish students about on Bredden, right? Yeah. Any short question?
Karin, how doable is this?
Thank you. We try to work a lot with green infrastructure, green roofs and green walls, and I would say that a lot of these ideas are definitely doable. It's just a matter of how, the technical solutions for them as well. But I think the general principles we're definitely working with in this project, and it's great to get to see some new perspectives and some new. And I also I listened to some of the reasonings behind this, and it was a great opportunity for us to be able to participate in the process of these young ideas, young innovators. Yeah.
Thank you very much. At the same time, I'm trying to answer some questions on social media here. There are quite many that ask things around. But we go for one more Bredden challenge. So shall we go for the next team? Thank you very much, guys. So here you go.
Okay, hello everyone. We are the another one, the team one about the Bredden, and this time we want to present also about the sustainable. We want to present about the sustainable wonderland, and we had the many challenges like the team before our team they are explained about, but this time we want to focus on the noisy problem, just one problem. And we have also 2 more members, but they just have the another things they have to go. Okay. So this time we focused on the area in here, the red one circle. And here is the noise pollution from this big road as the team they explained about. And we want to solve this problem to build a sustainability center. The point is in here. Can you see that? And we want to explain about the images of our sustainability center. Like, it must be, we have to build the sustainability center in the roadside. We want to build is really high. And the high building will be like a green wall. And this green wall, this building will just
can we
be in a road, no wall, and this wall will have a green, a lot of plants, and then the building will have also, it's the the first size building will be a little bit lower, and then the lower one gonna be like. In the top of the building, we want to have stages or some terrace, so that will be like the point people can just get together. And so this is the images, and as you can see, we want to make it really like a lot of plants, and it will be green. Also, the sustainability center will not just be the place to buy things or something, but it will be the place to attract people. Even people don't have any purpose, but they can just get there and meet someone, just like a meet point, and they will feel excited. Only they go to that place. And also, we want to put the stirrup glasses or something.
Should I? So, the building of our sustainability center will also include the bridge which is in the area, since we've heard that there is some kind of problem with that bridge. Well, it's functional, but people don't feel attracted to take that bridge. You can see the picture over here. It doesn't look really fun to take that bridge, simply. So we were thinking about including that bridge into the building of our sustainability center, but also making it like more green, as you can see over there. So to increase the CO2 absorption, but also making it like more quiet and peaceful, since this big road is going under that bridge. Yes, and also close to the sustainability center there is a forest, and we want to make that forest a part of our sustainability center too. So from the building there will be paths going into that forest, also with some stations on the way that will promote sustainability and will be a way to present, for example, different projects connected to sustainability. Yes, I think that was it in that case. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Anybody wants to ask anything? Otherwise, we go for a comment. Upplands Väsby, of course.
Thank you for a great presentation. I think I'd just like to comment a couple of things. I think it's really interesting that you focused on the area up north, and I absolutely think that we're going to discuss your ideas at home, at the office, and I also see possibilities of combinations with all the three team challenges that work with this. The ideas from the three teams that worked with these challenges. And I also, I'd like to say that I saw that you had a picture of the Tesla glass, which is very appropriate because Tesla has an office in this area. So maybe we can cooperate with them and use the electricity generating glass that Tesla are working on in this area. That would be great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And as I remember on Friday, you were quite intense in that room with all the Japanese students and the Swedish students. So it was quite tough, but good. It was a good lesson for them. So shall we go for the next presentation? Almost. Brilliant. Yeah, this is how things go when you go online. Upptegrate. Yes. So it is a challenge on social sustainability through integration. It's a challenge from 400 contacts. And good luck, guys. 5 minutes.
I will. I control. So, hello, Cecilia, Abram, Upgrade team. We go toward a fair recruitment process. We like that. So we want to be open, fair, without prejudice, where we want to get the job seeker interested through professional skills and the feedbacks from the even if got failed, even if got rejected. And also we want the company interested because they will get the best skilled candidates. They will not lose anybody. So what happens? Abram needs a job. He needs money. He goes through a lot of complex process, CV, personal letter, not only one time, 1,000 times for different positions. Eventually, he gets rejected because they want a waitress.
And because my name is Abraham.
Because he's Abraham. He's not a woman. They need a waitress, a young waitress, I must say. So he gets frustrated. He is not anymore confident in himself, in the society. He still needs money. He still needs a job. So it's like a loop. What about the company? They receive a lot of CVs. They don't have time to go all through them. So they miss the opportunity to get the best man, the best or the best woman. I mean. What we can do? We can do something. We can make a recruitment process anonymous, fair, based on personal and technical skills, not based on names, on locations, you know. And it will be automated, and the person will get feedbacks so he can improve. And no personal letter. We avoid that. Instead, we propose a personal chat with the person that the company will find interesting. So what happens? A system manager, like for example Albert from Eningen, create a database where the job seeker fill it with the personal skills. At the same time, the employer will put the requirements calibrated. We will explain. The database will give back the results, the rankings. The employer will call for the interview and further test the people. But what happens if the job seeker will get refused? Well, he will get feedbacks anyway, so it's not a fail.
And also the companies will get a fairness certificate if they agree with this system.
So benefits for Abraham, for example. It's a process based on the skills, not on prejudice. And he will get feedback, and he will be motivated to keep going, to keep swimming. About the company, well, he will get objective ranked pre-selection of the candidates. It's fair, it's anonymous. And it's time saving. What about a graph instead of 1,000 words? It's much more efficient. And he will get also a good image.
So we will just present quickly a case study at which GRU Industries Arbetsbolaget want to hire a new worker. And they want a person with higher education, at least a master's degree, fluent in English and Swedish, and with several professional and technical skills. So they will rank from 0 to 10 how much they care about this, how important it is for them to have a driving license, speak Swedish, English, to be oriented to the customers, cooperate, etc. We will have 4 candidates: Kevin, Stuart, Bob, the cutie teen, and Casey, that is purple, and he's super afraid of not getting caught. Every time he sends a picture, they say, oh my God, he's so ugly. So nobody takes him, so he's unemployed. So these are the most strong points of each candidate. Kevin is a killer in Arabic. He goes every summer to Dubai. Stuart speaks English and is a killer. When he goes to sell things, he can sell even his own mother. Then Bob speaks Spanish and has a PhD, and he's super cute. And then Casey is super fluent in Swedish and English. What happens? Then we get the cross table. This is what the company requires, and this is what each candidate get. These rankings that we present here, for instance, for the professional attitudes, are ranked by Arbetsförmedlingen. So we will make Arbetsförmedlingen become a company that evaluates people and assess that people is good. So when we multiply the importance times the punctuation for each candidate, they will get a point. If we sum all the points, okay, here we also have a permutation to see that they don't care that much for the technical skills, so instead of getting 16 points, they get it was just an example. And who is the most valuable? Haha, at the end was Casey, the ugly. This is another way of presenting the data. The data is presented like this, so the perfect candidate will be done with the line, and you can see how much they adjust. So Casey is a killer. He's the one that has the best skills in Access and AutoCAD. So the result is he got hired. And what happened with the other 3 fellas? They received their feedback from Arbetsförmedlingen and then decide to improve the Swedish, English, learn AutoCAD, get a driving license, and everybody was happy. So at the end, basically, we have to remember that words are simply words, a name, a country, a language. At the end, what's important is that we are all people. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for the great presentation. Of course.
Yeah,
questions.
question. Oh,
cool idea. I was only wondering, you make a database,
Yes.
and let's say I was there last year, and since then my leadership skills went really up. Like, how do you keep it up to date all the time?
You simply, when you feel that you do a course or a trainership to improve your leadership, you go to the entity, in this case Albert Vermedling, and say, I want to test my leadership. You go there and they say, okay, you got now a rank of 8 out of 10. Last year you got 4. Good job. And that will keep you also going on and on and on, will make you feel confident. That's the point. When you feel that you are walking, you walk.
But then every single time I have to go back to them. That's the
Yeah, but
okay.
it's better that or improving your CV or writing your CV 1,000 times, sending the same to 1,000 companies.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Welcome.
But before we go to the next one, we go to Andreas, of course, the case owner. Some comment on some questions, Andreas?
Yeah, I loved both the presentation. It was funny and very, like, you had all the knowledge that, you know, very well targeted to whatever the presentation was, you know, the case from the beginning. And also the solution is really great. And if you need any help, like, I would be happy to help you.
And if you guys work as you work on Friday, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a job very, very fast. Thank you so much. So we connect with Stockholm now, and Sustainable Closeness, Uppsala Municipality. And IPEC is going to present. Can you hear us, IPEC?
Yeah, I can.
Is it IPEC or IPEC?
It's IPEC.
IPEC, brilliant.
Yeah.
5 minutes from now.
I'm ready.
Brilliant. Go for it.
Okay, first of all, sorry for being problematic. Now we couldn't have any consensus, so we have two different solutions. Now I'm in second slide. We understood closeness in different perspectives, like both being close for each other and also close for buildings, environments, everything. So I'm in third slide. We said that we should have equality for everyone, like to access blue-green structure and every function, and also like for everyone accessible to everything, both children, elderly, and also people with disabilities. So next slide. We have two solutions. First one is an algorithm. With this algorithm, it's a bit like Google Maps, but more than Google Maps. What can you do with algorithm is you can select a building and see your distance between every specific building. For example, to a school or I don't know, hospital. What are you looking for? You can choose it, and this is going to be a kind of application and also website. And also we have a geographical map, and with this map you can see. Okay, I will explain it later in other slides. Well, we couldn't prepare good visuals, so I'm going to try to explain with talking. So next one. Okay, this is an example of a geographical map. For example, if we number 6, I don't know. Well, it tries example 1. Okay. For example, if you choose a specific facility, for example, schools near your place, in second slide you can see some 3 circles, and the purple is the school which you are looking for. And in green circle, inside of that circle, it means you are, no, it has like 5 minutes radius. Inside of that circle, you can reach the school with walking maximum 5 minutes. And in the yellow one, it's 5 minutes to 15 minutes. And in the red one, it's 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Why we did this is like to find, for example, outside of these circles, it means that people cannot access the school easily. Like they have to walk more than 30 minutes. So we need one more school, for example, or two, I don't know, outside of this area. So that's why we had this solution, like to find which facility we need and where can we locate it to have everyone equal accessible. We have second example in next slide. With this example, if you go further, you can see 3 different schools with those circles. So now you can see that how much people can access those schools and how much we need. And also, we try to show, for example, maybe there is a need when we will look about distance, but the school is not, I don't know how to say it, has less students, so it's not possible to open a new school. So you can also see those kind of things with those maps. And if you go to the third example and to the map, this is you located in somewhere, and now with this map you can see again those distances and 5 different schools near you and how much you have to walk to reach those schools. Sorry? Okay. Could you go for, actually, I'm done. I think I said everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to do my best, but... Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Brilliant. Do we have any question here?
Okay.
I'm asking. Uppsala municipality comment. Of course. You cannot, I guess she cannot hear you.
Sorry.
No, you can hear me now, probably.
I can't hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for all the good work. I know you put a lot of effort in this Friday, and it was nice to see this geographical map solution. I just have a question. The other, like the mathematical way of looking at it, did you go further with that as well, or what happened?
Sorry?
Did you hear the question?
I think I did, but we'll see. First, we told we can calculate with that algorithm, like we can combine 2 solutions, but the algorithm is written for calculating 2 specific places. So that's why we couldn't combine 2 of them.
That's lovely to hear that you find a connection between your ideas. Thank you.
This is a great group because there were 4 persons. They had different ideas and they sent 2 presentations. And Ataras could not present today, but it was Ipek. They are both in Stockholm, so you will get you will get 2 presentations from this team. Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome.
So we go for Integrate, but they are great. So Take care. Good luck.
Okay. So hi, my name is Sean, and my team consists of Findra, Mika, and Lita, and our team is called Integrate. Okay. So research has shown that employment, 85% of employment is the resulted from networking. So right now, I want everybody to pretend that you're starting a new life, you're starting a new job, okay? And you're in this networking event. You're excited. Who should I talk to? So over at the bar is an elderly and a younger guy. Who will you talk to and why? My team, Integrate, will say that we will talk to the elderly because he has much more to offer: experience, knowledge, and networking. So if you were to put the Sweden population, the whole of Sweden population, in the networking event, 1 out of 5 people are actually retired elderlies. So that is a vast amount of networking opportunity. So why are we not appreciating them? So in Integrate, we will change that.
As we were very familiar with Brexit, what happened, it also states that, like in London, actually, people votes no for Brexit because London has a lot of immigrant workers. And also from the SFI class, or that's Swedish for immigrant class, that I noticed that a lot of asylum seekers tends to stay in their own circles. So what we pull strings from this, we think that there is no contact whatsoever between the locals and the immigrants, and that is one of the most classic problems that we've seen all over the world. So we think this is one of the problems that we need to address to make contacts.
So our solution is to bring these groups in society together. So we're starting a social service company is our solution, and we're inspired by 400 Contacts ideas of building up networking and providing skills and knowledge to both groups. And we will have events which will bring together existing Swedish people with newly arrived people and anyone who's wishing to make new friends and new connections. So through this, there will be economic, social, and cultural benefits. And we will build on the knowledge that is underutilized, as Sean was saying, from elderlies. And we were considering how best to connect to these very disparate groups as well. We are students, so that's another group which is also arguably segregated. So we're considering connecting to the Retirement Union of Sweden, which has over 400,000 members, and the Swedish Migration Agency. And we're wanting to build on what we learned from 400 Contacts lessons about constantly experimenting and working with participants for them to define the solutions rather than us thinking we know all the answers. So we're going to...
Yeah, and our program constitutes of a social and economic and a cultural aspect, where in the social we will create social activities such as fikas or language cafes where you can exchange language experiences and learn language together. But it's also a place to feel like your sense of belonging in Sweden and also make new contacts and friends. And that's one of the economic aspects, that we are in some specific events we will have networking sessions, and we have them not in all, because we have to have the right mindset in these events. And that way we have, and we'll also have skill workshops where we will utilize the experience and networks of elderlies. And also through the cultural aspect we will have enculturation and acculturation activities such as festivals and food, where both the immigrants can get a taste of the Swedish culture, and Sweden can get a tolerance to other different kinds of cultures.
So the unique thing about us is that we target 2 unique groups, okay? Never before bridging these 2 groups together. So not only we integrate the migrants into society, we reintegrate the elderly back into society. So it is a simplistic of this idea that make the implementation easily executable. Join us in Integrate, and together we can foster a cohesive community to become a sustainable society. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Andreas, if Arbetsförmedlingen was a country, would be Uganda, right? This is what I got last time at your presentation. How do you mean by that? Can you come up?
I mean, in terms of budget size, it's like Rwanda. Yeah. But yeah, I think this was an amazing presentation, and I think you put it a lot forward since I met you the last time. You must have had a long night. And I think it's awesome because like you have actually made something that you can try. Like you could actually do this like tomorrow or tonight if you want to. And you also thought about like the channels that you're going to reach both of these target groups, something that I have had a lot of challenge with. So I think that's going to work out for you.
But we have time for 2 short questions here. Anybody wants to ask anything? If no questions, we get a small break, 2 minutes break, to get some coffee, and then we connect with Spain. And then we have the last group, Innoenergi group, to present smart cities. Yeah, take your time, 2-3 minutes, and then we'll come back. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for the great presentation. Yeah.
Say hello. Hello? Hello? I don't hear anything. Hello? Hi, yeah, we are grouped 10. Can you hear us?
Can I share? I can share.
See that we cannot share the screen. Turn the volume. I don't have volume. I don't hear nothing.
The volume is not from this.
So do it without headphones. Why we don't hear now?
I don't know. It's not.
Turn away. Yeah, put this away. Okay. But, hello?
It's not this program, I think.
Really? What's wrong? What's the problem of calling us with the other? It's your tablet?
No, I think it's maybe the internet.
What? No.
Try to open a link. No internet. Yeah, I have. Strange.
No. Say hello.
Hello? Hello?
The email was empty. No. Email name. No, email was not empty. Come on, what the fuck?
It's strange. I can hear anything.
Yeah, we cannot hear them. don't we do a Skype call like this? Yeah, do this.
do this.
Oh, come on. Okay,
Video. Hello there. Hi.
Hi, Harry. We sent you the email with the
I just got it. So we have your presentation now. It is. Can you see the screen? It's smart path, right? We fixed it. Brilliant. We fixed it. So we start in 2-3 minutes. Everybody, can you hear me? 2 minutes. We start. Are you ready there in Spain? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Are you talking about Skype or? Okay.
Yeah. I just set it up because I have to
Okay.
Hi there.
Can you hear us through Skype?
Yeah,
Like
we could. Yes, it's really good.
Okay, so let's do it on
And
Skype.
I'm gonna change the
So
slides for
we
you.
hung out here and we talk by Skype or?
If you talk and I change the slides for you, just talk loud and slowly so we change the slides for you.
Okay, perfect. Do you prefer to do it here with like Facebook Messenger or through Skype?
You will present via Skype. You will just talk on Skype, and then we'll see on the presentations your slides.
Okay, so we're trying to speak. Okay.
Yeah.
See you. See you. Bye. Thank you.
So, shall we sit down again?
Hello?
Are you?
Hello? Oh, okay.
Hello. So, yes, now we are. Are you ready there? We are connecting with Spain now because Innoenergi group had to go to Spain for a course. So, girls, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can
Brilliant.
hear you now.
Brilliant. So just try to talk slowly because we will help you with the slides. And you have 5 minutes to present. So it's smart cities case.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Hello to everyone. We are Group 10, Claudia, Joanna, Jan, and myself, Marina. And our challenge is the number 4. And well, our product is a smart path. Can you change the slide? Okay, so we were told by Uppsala company that they have a huge problem with unsustainable mobility and poor air quality. So both of these problems generate CO2 emissions, traffic lines on the main streets, and also healthy problems. We also check for the passengers per car by the European community, and it's like 1.2 people per car. So it's obviously unsustainable. Can you pass the slide? So our solution is an app that tracks users' path while walking, riding a bike, or using public transport. So you will have that app in your phone, and your phone is recording all that you are doing. And it is going to show you by each catching wave how much CO2 emissions you are saving while walking, riding a bike, or using the public transport. And the way we can reach our customers is giving them motivation. And this motivation is that they can change those CO2 emissions that they are saving for some discounts in Uppsala supermarkets or in Uppsala public transport. So it's a great motivation for the people to start doing a healthy, sustainable mobility. And also to have gamifications, we can give extra points. For example, if a friend starts using the app by doing your name, or you can share points with your family and friends. So in your community, you can have points and share the points. Can you pass the slide? Okay, so this is an image we created in an online website. More or less, it's going to, the app must look like this. So you can choose how is your footprint by walking, riding a bike, or using public transport. Then the app also show you the best way to walk in Uppsala or riding a bike in Uppsala, and also can show you how the air quality is in the area that you are walking through. And then the last mobile phone picture is about the eye-catching result. For example, if you are riding a bike and you are saving some CO2, is the same than planting a tree, or is the same than, I don't know, planting 3 trees because you ride more kilometers. So this is like eye-catching results of your path. Can you change the slide? And well, what is the benefit for Uppsala and people in Uppsala? Well, we think that with that app, we can raise the environmental awareness individually, because people is going to know how much they are saving, and it's something in their conscience. And also the community, because you can look in your area how many people is doing that, and how much is improving the air in your area, in your community. And you also can like check other communities, so you can know if they are sustainable or they are not sustainable. So if your neighbors are sustainable or not. And then of course the more important thing is the footprint reduction. So less CO2 emissions for sure, because motivating people with those points, we will get that. And less local pollution, because use public transport, bike or walking, we will reduce that. That was one of the main problems of Uppsala. Change the slide. And or the potential partners for our product are, of course, supermarkets in Uppsala, because we need their partnership to get those points and those checks for people to motivate them. Google Maps, because of the track path, and UL public transport, because of course we need the public transport helping us to do this sustainable mobility. So change slide. And this is the last sentence. I hate running, but I love a challenge. So hope that you like our presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Apparently we love challenges as well. Right, Emily? Yeah. And thank you very much from Spain. And we know that you have some lectures now, but you can continue looking or watching online. Then we had a surprise team from Uganda, but we will not present now. We had a challenge on Andreas' case. We had a team that worked on Andreas' case, but they were not here on Friday, so they worked from distance. So they called us now to present. Unfortunately, we do not have the presentation, but you can get it later on. But it's great because we have 4 guys from Uganda and a guy from Sweden, and they made a team. Great. These are the presentations. If you go online, you can start voting about your favorite team. Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to know which team to vote for because you can only see the team names. Can you somehow
Yes,
go through
I was thinking about that too. Maybe we can do like a really quick run through.
Yes. Or we can go on the webpage. We can go on the webpage, Lars, if it's easier, and we can go on the voting platform. Do you have access on the webpage?
Yeah, but
on
maybe
the event page?
maybe one won't remember just by reading.
Yeah. Do you have any
That's
representative?
what you mean, right?
The only thing is that we might not be very equal to those who are not here.
No.
But I mean, it's.
But we have all the slides.
We have pictures from the teams, but you will get better pictures later on. I think it's a bit hard to go through all the presentations now. On the event page, possibly. Can we do that? The technical experts there. But if you go down, and they're online here, these are the teams. This is where you vote. You have all the names of the challenge owners. Not the challenge owners, but of the teams that work on the challenges. So the first one is Lamas and Multidimensional. So Lamas, who is Lamas, who is here from Lamas? Can you come up here, guys? Very shortly.
Quick
Lamas.
recap.
Thank you very much, Lamas. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Next one, multidimensional. Multidimensional. Just remember, guys. Hey! Third one, Taras and Ipek. They are not here. They are in KDH. But hey, to those. Hey, guys. Singhole. Hello, hey. Then we go for challenge 2. Upptegrate. Hey! Integrate. Come over up here. Come over, because the people will see you from live streaming. Integrate. Thank you so much, guys. Challenge 3. So Bredden. First one, green walls and roofs. Thank you. Good luck. Someone left. But yeah. Sustainability wonderland. There. And challenge 4. Kick Innoenergi. Spanish team. The magnificent 7, 8, 4, 6. I don't know how many you are. 7. Yeah. 5 now. Good. Bus. Come here. Thank you very much, guys. Team Smart Cities 1. It's not here. Oh, it's here, yeah. There you are, still here. Come. Yeah, brilliant, thank you. City Builders. Brilliant, thank you so much. Green Uppsala. There you are. Come here, because you need to... Thank you very much. And Garbage IoT. Thank you. So everybody can go online and vote his favorite team. Emily?
Yes, and as if you were to tell a 3-year-old how to do this. Once again, how do you vote?
How do you vote? You can vote more than one team. You can vote more than one team of every challenge. And in a while, we will show you the results. We'll show you the 2 best teams in 15, 20 minutes.
Yep, 15.
So just take your time. Tell your friends to vote for you, of course. tell people who, I mean, it's, yeah, everybody can vote. The thing is that if you double vote, we know it. So, yeah. Just, yeah, feel free. And we come back in 20 minutes or 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
15 minutes is fine.
This is so much better than Melodifestivalen, you know.
Yeah. And then we have the prize ceremony up here.
Yeah.
You get some diplomas, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Case holder.
Case holder 1 and we're
yeah,
2.
They're there. Can you tell us a few things?
No.
Or later on. Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
15 minutes of
so
voting.
Start
guys.
voting. Start voting. I'm gonna vote as well now. So, are you ready? Come closer, everybody. So there were quite many that voted, around 140 persons that voted, which is amazing. Some were double also. So you know, guys. So if we go to the next one, just to show you a little bit, guys, what was the case contributions about. So 46% you had green and smart Uppsala. Then Bredden, 23%. Then you had social sustainability through integration, but you had one more that we could not have it online because it was from Uganda, but you would get the presentations. It's a bit more. And then we had the future sustainable urban development, Uppsala. So we go for the first challenge. So the winner for the first challenge is 3, 2, 1, now. Multidimensional. Great. Can you come up here, guys? Fantastic work. Good. I mean, the other ones, as you see, yeah, I mean, they went really good as well. Lamas, Singhole, and Taras. You were a larger team, of course. Taras was not here, and the team, but everybody did really great job. So congratulations, but congratulations to everybody. Yeah.
And Harris, do you have any questions for the winning team?
Questions for the winning team. How are you planning to continue with your case, guys?
We've made strong contacts with the municipality, and I'm sure we can start very, very soon.
Yeah, that is brilliant. Anybody else to add anything? You get some other diplomas as well. We had you guys, so yeah, everybody's gonna get that. But this is the winning diploma. Thank you so much.
And also we have Swedish radio in the room.
Swedish
We'd like
radio in the room. Wow.
To make an interview with you. So if you keep on, if you come this way.
But we continue. And you go to the second challenge. And the winner of the second challenge is 3, 2, 1, go! Upptegrate! Woohoo! Great job, guys. Great presentation. Integrate were also great as well. So these guys, this part you should remove. Congratulations. So what about you? How will you continue? Andreas, what you will do with these guys? Just take a fika.
So I would love to do something together because I think you solve an important part of like the challenge on the job market, and this is, you know, the kind of broken feedback loop. And I think that it will be more and more important to develop solutions where people can develop their skills. So if you want to work with us, or we can work together in some other setting, but I would happy to work with you guys. Yeah.
Brilliant. Of course, you with each other. Thank you so much, and congratulations. So we go for the winner of the third challenge. Matthias, are we ready? Perfect. Brilliant. So we go 3, 2, 1, go, Matthias. Team Bredden, but look up there, green walls and roofs. Congratulations. Good. Good. All the best. What are you planning to do now? Upplands Väsby. We will connect you with Upplands Väsby. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can do something with them, guys.
have a comment from Upplands Väsby. Karin Keller has to go, unfortunately, but she was so happy for your contributions and all the team's contributions, and she will contact you afterwards and see what happens. So, congratulations, fantastic work.
Whoa! Good, thank you so much. See you in a bit. And then we go for the final challenge. The winner of the final challenge. There were quite many teams there, so we had a good fight. 3, 2, 1, go Matthias! The Magnificent 7845! Come over. Good. Give me a good one. Bravo, guys. Congrats. Congratulations. Do you want to add anything?
Yeah, I'd actually like to add a comment. I mean, I heard so many like interesting presentations today, and we all addressed like the way that we could go forward. But we spent, I think, little thought about how we motivate actually people to, you know, be engaged in our applications and our games. And I think as future like project planners, we should think a little more about that, including myself as well. You know, we took for granted that the people are going to be engaged to that, but we didn't have like something physical to give them. And that was like one kind of mistake, let's say, that we all pretty much did. And that's okay, because we learn from our mistakes. And the second one is that, you know, some of us included like ratings, including my team as well. And we have to be a little careful with the ratings and which people we exclude from that. So after a while, it becomes a trend. So let's say I highly rank my profile, and then I have access to more services or whatever. But what about the people that didn't volunteer for that? What about the people that didn't want to use this application? And I saw this scary movie, by the way, Black Mirror series, episode 1, season 3. I mean, it got pretty scary, and that was the whole concept, you know, rating each other, but what if I don't like you and I just downvote you? What happens with you? And we have to be fair. So this is something to, you know, think about it. So thanks. What about my...
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody. It was a great experience. And like as we saw, most of us had like pretty similar ideas. And it'd be great to keep in touch with everybody and maybe work towards the future. And maybe we can come up with even better ideas and integrate our ideas into something even more worthwhile.
Yeah, thanks everybody. And I think that the gamification is the future for that.
Anything to add here?
I think this hackathon actually is a crowdsourcing event, and it's been very interesting to take part, participate in this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And as you see, you had 132 responses here, so you were a bit longer, like larger team than the other ones, which means that you voted for your team a bit more, but still did not affect the final result. So, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. What are you planning to do after that? We will connect you with Uppsala municipality, of course. Yeah, and not only you, but everybody who participated here on Friday. But what is your plan after today? How are you planning to continue?
They're all working at Sweco within a year.
Fantastic, fantastic. And the great thing is that everybody has different name, and then there was a good combination with integration challenge. Thank you very much, guys. But Matthias, if we continue, the next, we have one more slide. If you go down, these are the Midnight Fighters, the winners. These two guys left the building last on Friday. So they left the building 10:59. So I told them, guys, just go home now. That is enough. You can just work later on. So, no, we will save the world today. So, yeah. Thank you so much on behalf of the whole coordination team. If you can come up here. And yeah, before that, yeah, Robert from Uppsala municipality can say 2 words.
Yeah, thank you, Aris. First of all, I'd like to thank you all of you for putting all your effort and enthusiasm into try to solving some core parts of the sustainability issues of the future Uppsala and how we shall improve. I'd like to make, if it's possible, some comments on the challenge 1, which I was a case holder for. So first, the team Lamas, I'd like to thank you for showing a good understanding of the complexity of the problem and for really digging into the real data and trying to make solutions for it. And addressing what to measure and how to value it, but also for not just taking it to time and distance, but also including accessibility, safety, and integration part. And the multidimensional team, Umap team, I'd like to first congratulate you for the win, and also thank you for a near to perfect and clear presentation, really professional, and also for bringing a solution that shows a really modern way how to collect and to use data. It also shows a way of presenting data that can be used for different stakeholders as well as for individuals. I think that's a really modern way of doing it. But it also shows that this kind of data and this kind of solution you come up with can serve the needs of the individual as well the needs of the common, which is, I think is important. It shows an important part of this challenge. So, and the Singhole group, I'd like to thank you for your approach to it, because you spend more time easily reflecting on it, taking a step back, scoping the problem at first, not digging too deep into the details before. And I think that was a great solution for you to go that way. And you also showed a big understanding of that we don't understand exactly how the world will work in 2050. And in your case, you showed that also adding the digital closeness as a part of your method. Really nice. And Taras and IPIC, they really took on the task and had discussion about how to do and not to do, and they ended up with 2 different ideas. But the great of this, they show that you can, and you always do come up with more than one idea. First, they maybe seem like 2 completely different. You can combine them. But then in the end, they combined them and made like the 1 + 1 makes 3 solution. I think that's really great. So for the end, I like to say that maybe one of the real winners is me, or the municipality that had all this enthusiasm and ideas coming up. Really great. And also the real winners maybe are all of you, because you connected, you thought about important problems that probably can make things better for you and for the whole municipality or the world. And also, of course, one of the real winners is the future generation, because if you work this hard at solving sustainability problems for just one day, we might be able to solve it. Yeah. And for me as well, I like to thank you. You showed one important thing. We argue in the comprehensive plan of the municipality that closeness is important for sustainability and for innovations. And I think you really proved that by this work and your presentations today. So thank you very much.
We're all winners.
Yeah.
And you know what happened on Friday? Did anyone want to say anything? What are you doing?
Andreas, oh sorry, I did not see you. My apologies.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I have some notes. Okay, so thanks for spending all your time, like all of you, on trying to make the world a better place, and doing that with your time. And I hope to see like all of you putting this into practice in some way. And it doesn't have to be like the full scale solution. Like in the end, it can just be like some experiment on the way. So, and if you need any help like along the way, just shoot me an email, and I will be happy to help you all. And about the two projects, I like that, you know, both of you guys, you know, attack the problem from a different angle. With Integrate, you know, 80% of all the jobs are, you know, found through informal connections, and I think you found like a really good solution to actually work on that particular problem on the job market. And I think it's usually very hard to like change people's behaviors. So you're just going into something that people already do, like meeting each other like this, you know, in a networking event or so, and just leverage like that already existing behavior. And I think that this will be like very easy to implement. So if you want to do this together with us, or if you want to do it yourselves, I will be happy to like have a place for you to do that. Like we have an office, so we can provide space for you, and I will be happy to, you know, like leverage the network that I have in order to help you guys. And I also like that, you know, it's not like you're not thinking like hard tech from the beginning, because in the first step, I think it's important to just like do something in order to learn, and then whenever you have, you know, started that process of like learning, then you can start to build like solutions. And for the second idea, Upptegrate, I think it was a very, you know, potentially disruptive idea, and I think that it has the potential to, like at the moment, job ads and kind of the CV way of recruitment is among the least popular among employers, and so there's some kind of proof that, you know, that this traditional way of having the CV and everything is not working, and I think this is a potential solution to make it better and make more people be able to find work that way. And I also think it's, I mean, this part with the talent gap is just growing every single day. Like I think it's the highest in like 7 or 8 years, the talent gap in the world. So I think we're moving into like a world where people will have to adjust a lot more to the job market than before. Like before you could take a job or like go to university here in Uppsala and then work for like 40 years at the same place. But I think we're moving into a world where like a lot of people will be like freelancers, or they will have to like develop their skills along the way. And I think this kind of, and in order for that to happen, I think we need to have like this feedback loop, you know, from the job market, facilitating the growth of the people that are trying to find jobs. And I think this idea is like really helping with that process. So people can come in with like whatever skills they have, and they can get feedback on like how should I improve in order to you know, provide value and move forward. And I would be happy to help you out with, you know, the further development of this also. And, you know, both teams, I would be happy to send emails to like all people in the network and on social media, and, you know, help you as much as I can. Thanks.
As last, I would like to welcome on the stage all the coordination team, to thank you once more, guys. Per? Because without you guys, will not be any hackathon. And what I got after all these days working with the whole team is that, Emily, it is amazing. And I learned that innovation can come through integration. And you did that. You did that on Friday, you did that today. Thank you so much. Anything else? Anything else you want to point out?
It was super duper fun. Friday was super duper fun, I think. Did you so as well?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Was it fun?
Nice. A great event, above my expectations. When we start planning this a year ago, we thought maybe, oh, not this good. Great experience. I'm so happy for all that you contended here. I thought maybe if we take like a large group picture or something. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Everyone can come here at this wall or something.
The other ones, as a coordination team, we like to
I just have to say that I love the atmosphere this Friday and to see all you guys so engaged in all the questions. And everyone has already, I guess, praised you for your results. But I was very happy to see the presentations today as well. So thank you for putting so much thoughts and heart into it.
Yeah, we had, before Friday ended, we had General Electrics coming here saying, we want a case next year. See? That's how valuable you are. Yeah, this was our first event, but there are going to be more.
So many great solutions, and we're looking forward to see continuation of these solutions. Very often in these cases, when you have hackathons and so on, they kind of stop. But we want to help you continue improving your solutions and take them even further. So now after the hackathon, go and look at the Cleantech Challenge, and we will meet again, I'm 100% sure.
So do they contact you then and take it further?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You find all the information online, and me and Harris is almost 24/7 online, so at least Harris.
And this has been, because this has been a cooperation between Sweco and Cleantech Challenge. And it was so interesting because you brought the academic world to the business world, and we met. And for us, it was a great experience. And for you as well?
It was, of course, a great experience for us as well. And we thank our partners from our side. Of course, Sweco's customers and so on, but we would like to thank our partners, because without our partners, the Cleantech Challenge partners, we would not be here today.
Who are they?
And yeah, we have had partners as Uppsala Municipality, we have partners as IBM, we talk with big energy companies, the biggest innovation centers of the country, and now Sweco. Thank you so much.
And if you have feedback for any of us, because we could tell by the atmosphere that it was a great day on Friday, but we want to improve. We always want to improve. So if you want to just, feel free to come with feedback, because that's how we get better till next year, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. Last picture on the stage, everybody here.
Come on.
Det kan vi diskutera.
Kan vi inte göra ett form? Kan vi inte lägga upp ett sustainability hackathon på hemsidan? Vi lägger upp en form, en feedback form.
Ja, precis, det kan vi fixa.
Så får vi...
Det fixar vi.
Ja.
But guys, I want to do something silly, not very serious, right? Let's do something. Yeah! All the hands up! Woohoo! Guys, as a last thing, because it's really important from our side to get some feedback, we will upload some information on our event page to give us some feedback. What do you want from our side to improve? And yeah, would you like? Yeah, and before you go, everybody has to take a small souvenir, some diploma. Not only the first winners are the winners. So just wait for a while. Everybody's going to take some small diploma.